Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. If you're new to the channel, I'm Nick and I've been a top author on TradingView for many years, as well as being one of the only traders with a fully verified MyFX book track record. So if you want to elevate your trading, you're definitely in the right place. So subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. So take a second, pause the video, read the disclaimer, and I will see you on the charts. In this video, I'll speak about gold. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first, I'll give you the technical aspect from a multi-time frame top-down analysis perspective. Then we'll move to the commitment of traders to see what the big players in the market are doing. So the big institutions and how they are moving and shifting their orders, which at the moment is very interesting, as you will see. And then we will put together these two different types of analysis to try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here for this pair. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. Now, starting here from the monthly time frame, it is very clear that we have an uptrend. In fact, we can notice how the market has created a series of monthly higher highs and higher lows, and every single time that we had an impulse to the upside and even a small correction, immediately the price was met with incredibly strong institutional buying, which immediately make the market reject to the upside every single time. So all these corrections were actually very small corrections. Immediately we saw the rejection higher. The correction that we're seeing right now, it is much deeper, right? In fact, if we want to measure this correction, for example, compared to the previous one, we can see that this correction here after this impulse to the upside didn't even manage to reach the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement, which is usually the first retracement level to which the market corrects to in a strong uptrend. In this case, we can see that we went much deeper than the 0.32. In fact, the market already corrected all the way down to the 0.618. So essentially, this is called the golden ratio. It is the retracement level that most of the times, in the case of a deep correction, stops the market. And in fact, that is exactly what happened. The market stopped precisely at the 0.618, immediately rejected higher. So the monthly at the moment is definitely quite bullish. Let's keep it in mind and drop down on the weekly time frame. Now, from a weekly perspective, what we have is a market which at the moment is approaching important structure. In fact, this zone was already acting as previous resistance, preceding both these rejections lower. Then the market broke above the zone. That previous resistance became support here, again here. Right now, the market is testing this zone again as support. However, what is important to keep in mind is that every single time we had a deeper test of the zone. Here we had a much deeper test. Here the rejection to the downside in this case was quite deep. And we can see how also when I was testing it as resistance, first the market stopped at this level, meaning that when originally this level was confirmed as resistance, it was way down here, meaning that from a weekly standpoint, there is definitely a lot of room for more bearish continuation, and actually the market should be attracted inside of this level to test what kind of liquidity there is inside of the zone, as already happened right here when the market went all the way down, tested all this demand, and then rejected to the upside. So if institutions are now shorting into this zone, there is very good probability of seeing more bearish price action into the level. Just a quick interruption. Let me know in the comments below any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in my next videos, because I'm always open to suggestions. Dropping down on the daily, what do we see? Now, from a daily perspective, we can see that first we saw some stop loss manipulation. In fact, we spoke about that stop loss manipulation in my previous analysis. We spoke about the fact that all below this zone, there were a lot of stop losses, and what I was expecting is the market would go and trigger those stop losses and then reject higher, which in fact is what the market did. The market went, triggered those stop losses, and then rejected higher. However, instead of then exploding to the upside, what we started to see is again some weakness into the zone, which could start to suggest that we could see some more bearish price action. In fact, there is the possibility, we don't know yet, but there is the possibility that if the market here will create an impulse to the downside, breaking below this previous level of support right here, at that point, there is a possibility to see an impulse correction, an impulse pattern to the downside to be created inside of that demand and support zone. So we don't know if the market will break below. In fact, it is very possible that from here, we continue to see the rejection higher, right? That we wanted to see originally. But as traders, well, we always have to be attuned with what the market is doing. So in this case, we can notice that we got exactly what we wanted. Stop loss hunting, start of the rejection higher. And in fact, I will link that previous analysis in the description so you can go and check it out for more free education. But now, instead of having stop loss hunting and then massive rejection higher, we had stop loss hunt, a rejection higher as we wanted to see, but then a slow creeping move back lower. So this means that we don't know yet if this push to the downside is aggressive, so we will actually break below this low. But what we do know is that if we get a break below this zone, things get interesting, because a break below would make this previous support become resistance. And after the break on the retest of this previous support and resistance, we can see even more institutional shorting. And speaking about institutional shorting, that is what I really wanted to speak about. This is actually the new massive change. In fact, in our previous reports, we were seeing net positions getting increased. Now we see that institutions completely flipped. In fact, with the new report, they actually decreased massively their net positions, going from 171k back down to 159k. And this is already the data for gold against the USD, because all commodities, for example gold, are already traded on the spot against the USD. And we can see 3,000 shorts added with the last report and 8,700 longs getting closed, increasing the shorts from 48k to 51k. And we can see how the longs in this case with the last report got decreased from 219k down to 211k, as we just said, closing 8,000 longs with the last report and adding those 3,000 shorts. So institutions are now shorting into that demand and support zone. Let's keep it in mind and move back to the chart. And by the way, if you still haven't, make sure that you join my free Telegram channel, which you find linked in the description, so you never miss new updates. Now back to the analysis. So in this situation, if the market will break and retest, what would I expect? Now, as usual, and as my students know very well, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes combined with the COT data, those are the best timeframes when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best timeframes for that are the intraday timeframes, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bullish to a bearish market, I wouldn't be surprised to see a potential rejection lower away from this area for the market to complete this daily impulse correction or impulse pattern to the downside. That definitely wouldn't surprise me. Now, all this free analysis, education, and updates that you see me share here on YouTube are actually just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, if you want to learn more, I really suggest that you head over to the website, which is linked in the description. Here, you have the possibility to gain access to my complete program. In it, you will have access to all the courses that I ever created. So everything I have learned in the market in all these years, easily packaged and delivered to you directly from me. So I follow you one-on-one directly in the program. So everything, including the program, you can ask me questions. You have my personal contact directly from your student dashboard. You also gain access to the same COT data software that you see me use in all my analysis. You also have the possibility to gain access to my live trading show. So essentially you can watch me trade live every single day. So as the day progresses, you see all the positions as they're opened, closed, managed. You also have the possibility to gain access to my exact strategies. And in fact, on the website, you also see a 10 years back test of all 9 my strategies. So I suggest to go and check it out. If you continue to scroll down on the website past the testimonials, you will see that at the moment there is a really amazing special running. So if you're even only remotely interested in learning more, I really suggest that you go and check it out. The link is in the description and I will see you in it, because it is really the last program that you will ever need to join. This is the last time that you will have to look for any kind of program, because it's really super complete. There is everything from start to finished and you are guided along the way directly from me. So Looking forward to see you on board. I will see you on your student dashboard. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you drop a like and a comment. It really helps with the creation of new free analysis and education. And I will see you in my next video.